You're going to be seated. Good evening. My name is Brian Shonk, and as the Chancellor of the University of Arkansas Community College at Batesville, it is my distinct honor to extend a warm welcome to you and our distinguished faculty, staff, and students. Tonight is a special evening as we gather here at Independence Hall to celebrate and honor the exceptional achievements of the 2023 UACCB Paramedic class through this momentous coining ceremony. First and foremost, I'd like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for joining us on this joyous occasion. Your presence here tonight is a testament to the unwavering support and encouragement you have provided these dedicated graduates throughout their journey. The road to becoming a paramedic is filled with challenges and demands, not only academically, but also personally, and your presence here tonight is a testament to the strength of your love and support. To the graduates, let me say that we are immensely proud of each and every one of you. Your dedication, perseverance, and commitment to excellence have been commendable. The paramedic program at UACCB is known for its rigor and difficulty, and you have proven yourselves worthy of this prestigious title. You have endured countless hours of study, hands-on training, and sleepless nights to reach this milestone. Your determination to serve your community and make a positive impact on the lives of others is truly admirable. As you receive your well-earned coins tonight, remember that it symbolizes more than just an achievement. It signifies the mark of a true professional and compassionate caregiver. You have chosen a path of service, one that demands courage, compassion, and quick thinking. Your ability to remain calm under pressure and your willingness to step into the challenging situations to save lives are what sets you apart. Embrace this calling with pride, for you are the unsung heroes who provide comfort and hope during times of distress. As we proceed with the coining ceremony, I encourage everyone to bask in the pride and joy that fills this hall tonight. Celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates, celebrate the power of education, and celebrate the potential to make a difference in the lives of others. Once again, congratulations to the 2023 UACCB Paramedic class. May your futures be filled with success, fulfillment, and the knowledge that you have made a significant impact on the well-being of countless individuals. Thank you all for being a part of this remarkable celebration. Let us now proceed with the coining ceremony and create memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming to our paramedic coining tonight. My name is Leonard. I actually went through both EMT and paramedic programs here at UACCB. I'm very proud of my classmates for all that they have accomplished. They have helped and supported each other through all of this, and even though, yes, we roasted each other a little bit, we couldn't have done it without the love and support of our families. Y'all have also sacrificed everything, even our time together, and while we were doing class or clinicals. Though the class wasn't easy, there were some highlights, one of which is our instructor, Jennifer. She has been there for us whether we needed help or something that we needed more explanation on. Jessie filled in for her while she was out, and he did come up with some really cool scenarios. Our preceptors also played a huge role in our success. They have helped us become better paramedics, and they helped strengthen our weaknesses on the truck. Everyone here tonight or on live stream has also played a role in our success, whether through praying for us or encouraging us to keep continuing. So we really appreciate you all. Thank you again for coming tonight. On behalf of the class, please welcome Robert Hartgraves, our guest speaker.
Good evening, thank you all for being here. Just a little introduction of myself. Robert Hartgraves, I work for Survival Flight, Regional Operations Manager. Been a paramedic been in EMS about 23 years now. Worked with several people in this room and learned a lot from them, and I really appreciate y'all inviting me to be here tonight to be your guest speaker. Like I said, I started out, I was a fireman, said I'd never be in EMS, didn't want to be an EMT or a paramedic, and then figured out, hey, being a volunteer firefighter don't pay very well. And went to UACCB, got my EMT, and decided after working with one of these guys up here for a long time that I guess I'd go on to be a paramedic because surely I could be better than him. So, no, I learned a lot from Josh, and I appreciate his guidance through the years. These 9 students, I've been there, several people in this room have been there, spent the last 12 months of their life not spending much time with family, not doing a lot of things that they were used to doing. They gave up a lot, sacrificed a lot. Families probably wondered if they were ever coming back home. So hopefully this is the light at the end of the tunnel. I kind of like to say it is, but my next little bullet point here is it just gets harder from here. So if that makes you feel any better, the easy part's over, and it really don't get all that much better. It does, and I'll get to the better part here in a minute, but this is a profession that you put a lot of hours in. You do get some thanks and some acknowledgement sometimes, but it's not very often, and of course, but that's not what we do it for, so it never bothers you that people don't stop and recognize what you're doing. But you do put a lot of hours into it. You see a lot of things that are hard to see, a lot of things that are hard to deal with. The people sitting next to you right now, they're going to be the ones that help get you through it. And as you move forward in your career, you'll go to classes, you'll become, some of y'all will become instructors and things like that and go through other classes, and those relationships you build are going to be what get you through those tough times. So make sure that you take those opportunities. Back to a little bit of what they've done. They've accomplished 1,200 hours of time, just here basically doing what's required by the school. That's didactic hours, about 600 hours of didactic hours, 400 hours of pre-hospital clinical hours, approximately 200 hours of in-hospital clinical hours. And that's a lot of time put into it, and that don't take account for the hours studying, trying to brush up on what you're weak on to pass that next test, to keep your average up, stay in the class. I know it's stressful. We had 3 that I dealt with fairly often, and it's always something weighing on them. And then past that, they've got kids at home, they've got jobs, they still have to make money to be able to afford to stay in school and support their families. They're still cooking meals, taking care of kids, washing clothes, mowing the yard, and all those things, and it's a hard thing to do. So just the fact that y'all are still sitting here tonight and y'all finished this course, it says a lot about your character and your willingness to see it through, stay the course, and finish what you started, and I commend you for that. I'll challenge y'all from here. I say it don't get any easier. The training's not over. You've barely scratched the surface of the things you need to know. Keep learning, keep educating yourself, gain all the experience you can get. I know some of y'all will probably move on and do other things and not stay in EMS. I hope all of you do, just because I've come to have that compassion for this job and the love for it, and I hope y'all get that same feeling that I have for it. Some of you inevitably will move on to other things, and that's okay. It's go reach your dreams and do everything you want to do. But if you stay in this profession, I challenge you to make it better. That's what I try to do every day, is just contribute to the profession, contribute to the ones coming up behind you, and make it the best you can. This profession doesn't pay great. It's a lot better than it used to be. Some old timers sitting there in that back row y'all can talk to, in front row too, about what it used to pay compared to what it does now. And it's come a long ways, and hopefully it'll get better. But like I said, most of us don't do it for the pay. Nobody, I think, that's still in EMS today that's been here probably longer than 10 years is doing it for the pay. They're doing it for their communities, the people that they know. That's the good part of this that I told you I'd mention. No other profession, or very few other professions, is some mom going to come up and give you her 2-week-old baby and hand them to you and say, take my baby and help her, or help him, help my baby. Like, take them with you. I know I'm not going to see them for the next 30 minutes to an hour, but I'm giving them to you. Very few other professions allow people who have just been through traumatic events, assaults, and just a list of other things, will sit down and cry and tell you what's going on with them, what they've been through, what they're feeling. It's overwhelming sometimes, but that's the things that get you through this work, is just knowing that people count on you, depend on you, and are willing to do that for you. And I challenge every one of you to perform this job to a level that keeps that trust and the ability for this profession to be able to have that. Also in this field, as you move on, and kind of where I'm at now and several others that's in this audience, you have the opportunity to affect the future of EMS. Every person you come in contact with, whether it be some of y'all next week when you start on a truck, there's going to be another class right behind y'all's, and they're going to be looking at y'all because y'all just went through what they went through. And if you sit back and kind of relax and don't show them how to be a good paramedic, guess what? It's going to be hard on them. But watching y'all and y'all do the right thing, it's going to make their life easier. It's going to teach them the right way to do things. And you won't only affect the patients that you go on runs with and directly care for, but you're going to affect patients for years, hundreds of patients that you'll never see, just by affecting that next medic and showing them how to do the right thing. And that's just a compounding thing. It just keeps growing. And that's a great thing about this career. I think Jennifer, y'all's class, Jessie, I think Ms. Warren, and I thank Dr. Shonk for running this program, keeping this program at the level it's at, and providing this here in our community. It's a great thing that we can do it here where we live, and it's great that it's at the level it is. Past that, the new golden rule for y'all is not do unto others as what you want done to them or what you want done to you. It's treat others as you'd want your family treated. Care for others as you would want somebody to care for your family, because that's the way you're going to be judged moving forward. Everything you do, you got to think of that's your mom, your sister, your dad, your brother, one of your family members, because it's somebody's family member. And some of the calls we go on you think are very simple, very minute. We shouldn't even be here. But if somebody calls 911 and wants you there, they're having a bad day. They need some kind of assistance, and you can provide something for them no matter how little it seems. And just take those opportunities and don't miss them. Again, thank you all for letting me come speak. I appreciate your time, and thank all the families for being here. Thank you all for allowing your loved ones to put all the time into this and be away from home and covering the slack for them while they do. And hopefully those paychecks will start rolling in soon to help pay for that. All right. Thank y'all.
My name is Jennifer Davidek. I'm pleased to welcome all of our guests here today. Thank you all for showing up to support our paramedic graduates as you have been doing this whole past year. Abraham Lincoln is credited as saying, next to creating life, the finest thing a man can do is save one. The difference we make in lives of others, to our families, to our friends, to strangers we have met, define who we are. In your career, you will each make a difference in a multitude of people's lives. Your sacrifices this past year have been worth it. This is undoubtedly an exciting time for our graduates, with new paths ahead and important challenges on the horizon. As you move ahead in your career, stay connected to your classmates. Lean on them when you have particularly bad calls, tough shifts, or when doubt creeps in. Continue to support each other after graduation, and remember the good times you had together, side by side, throughout class. Albert Einstein said intellectual growth should commence at birth and only ease at death. I have faith that each of you will continue to learn throughout your careers and advance your knowledge as the field of medicine advances. I know you all will be future leaders and foster the next group of students as they enter the field. Please accept the following unsolicited advice. Stand up for yourselves. Be staunch patient advocates. Use all of your knowledge to approach each patient and treat them as the best as you can. Stay safe. Give yourself grace. Keep a sense of humor. You won't have a problem with that. And develop good coping mechanisms. And at the end of the shift, always go home. It has been my honor to serve as your paramedic instructor. Know that you are always welcome to reach out if you need anything. I'm only a phone call away, and I will continue to cheer you on from the sidelines. Congratulations on a job well done. And as my favorite teacher, Mr. Feeney, once said, believe in yourselves, dream, try, do good. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Jessie McKenzie. I served as an interim instructor for this class during the spring semester for about 2 months. By far one of the most fun classes, we'll use that word, that I've ever had the privilege of instructing. But I have no doubt each and every one of them is going to do great. They're going to go out and touch a lot of lives, save a lot of lives. And a quote that kind of sticks with me is from the movie Patch Adams, and it says, you treat a disease, you win, you lose. You treat a person, and you'll win no matter what. And so not many people in the medical profession can understand what it's like being in the back of a box with 10 or 12 inches on each side of the patient and expected to start an IV, treat the patient, draw up their correct drugs, if you have to intubate them or take their airway, support their airway, do all of this stuff, monitor their vital signs, as all off of symptomology. We don't have laboratory work. We don't have radiology. We don't have all the fancy tools that the hospital has, right? So not many people can understand that, just a very select few of the paramedics out there and EMTs out there. And so y'all are about to enter that world where y'all are in the back of the truck and those doors close and it's nobody but yourself and the patient. And so my advice to y'all would be do the best you can with what you have. And that's really all you can do. You're not going to win every patient. You're not going to win with a hospital every time. You're not going to win every transfer. That's the reality of the world we live in, right? So do the best you can with what you have. Treat your patient, not your monitor. You've always heard that. And always just treat your patient. Treat them with kindness, treat them with respect, and do the best you can with whatever you have. Thank you.
I want to thank Jessie McKenzie for taking over while I was out in the spring semester. His help was greatly appreciated, and I know the students loved the break from me, so I just wanted to say thank you to him. Right now, we're going to give out some awards. The first award, as we call your name, if the student will come up and accept your award, the first award is going to be for perfect attendance. We actually have 2 students receiving those awards. First one is Randall Crabtree. Okay, thank you. Over there. They're great at following directions. The next one for perfect attendance is Netzi Mendez Sanchez. Congratulations. Our Academic Achievement Award this year goes to Michael Beck. This next award goes to a student that had outstanding clinical performance and received good reviews from their preceptor. This award goes to AJ Kirkpatrick. The final award is a new one this year. This goes to a student who has shown exemplary bedside manner, has performed really well with our scenarios, and always has a positive attitude. This is going to go to Courtney Lewis. At this time, we're going to have a slideshow that the class of 2023 has put together. Special thanks to Courtney for doing most of the work on this slideshow. Please enjoy. We're going to start the challenge coin ceremony at this time. An EMS challenge coin is given to a student for successfully completing the strenuous paramedic academic and clinical portions of training and for excelling as a student and as a classmate. Please receive these challenge coins as recognition of your successes and sacrifices in this past year. Congratulations. At this time, Dean Becky Warren will introduce the students and the people that they're being coined by.
Stand up and get ready, all of you. They struggle with instructions. Still. Michael Beck. Michael is being coined by Jennifer Davidek. Nikki Carmichael, being coined by Josh Lung. Randall Crabtree, being coined by Fred Snetzer. Trenton Johnson, being coined by Jessie McKenzie. AJ Kirkpatrick, being coined by Jennifer Davidek. Annie Leonard, being coined by Wendy Johnson. Courtney Lewis, being coined by Daniel Ward. Stephen Lewis, being coined by Robert Hartgraves. Netzi Mendez Sanchez, being coined by Courtney Lewis.
Please join me in congratulating the 2023 paramedic class of UACCB. Please stand. At this time, Netzi Mendez Sanchez is going to read the EMS prayer. You may be seated.
Okay. As I perform my duty, Lord, whatever be the call, help to guide and keep me safe from dangers big and small. I want to serve and do my best, no matter what the scene. I pledge to keep my skills refined, my judgment quick and keen. This calling to give all of myself, most do not understand, but I understand. But I stand ready all the time to help my fellow man, to have the chance to help a child restore his laugh with glee. A word of thanks I might not hear, but knowing is enough for me. The praise of men is fine for some, but I feel truly blessed that you, O Lord, have chosen me to serve in EMS.